Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mama and the Bake Brigade. Yes, it's late. I've been doing earlier videos, but time got away from me. I got to watching this show on Hulu and working on this sweater, and time just got away from me. Now you will be hearing dog noises because they are play fighting. I don't understand this, but they do. They've been doing it a lot. Theo finally has the playmate that he's always wanted. And she didn't get her walk today. I didn't feel up to the walk today, and so she's being extra. We'll put it that way. Very much extra. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But I did get a couple of packages sent off today. Belated Christmas gift to Amy over at Hooked on Wishing Crochet. So stay tuned to her channel if you want to see what she got. And a special yarn package to one of my lovely subscribers that makes hats for the veterans. I packaged up, I shoved as full as I could shove a big old mailer bag full of yarn. So that is on its way to West Virginia. So hopefully that'll be a nice surprise for her. Anyway, but I've been working on this scarfy yarn. I'm almost done with it, almost. This one took me a little bit longer because it's for me. When it's for other people, I can do things really quickly. But when it's for myself, I drag my feet. Make that make sense? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Seriously? If I had a water hose, I would hose it down on y'all. Kennel, would you like to go to jail? She's starting to understand that concept. Because that's where she goes when she's too much trouble or when we need to go somewhere. At night, she's been doing pretty good sleeping with me. But when she gets to be a bit much and I need a break from her energy, she goes to the kennel. Of course, she's Miss Barky Bark, and she barks for quite a while until she figures out that she's stuck. And then she shuts up. And when she's quiet and well behaved for a while, I'll let her back out. I don't keep her in there very long. And it's completely safe. It's just it's a huge kennel, and she has more than enough she can do laps in that thing, so it works perfect. So she's not hindered in any way. Her movement is not hindered in any way. She could have chips and dips in there and have herself a little party if she wanted to, but she's extra today, extra, and even though she's had access to the outside, she's had accidents on the floor today. And that's not fun. She always goes in the same general area, though. And I have been sort of working on the granny square blanket. I got the first 2 rounds to go. But I mainly wanted to get this done and get those packages out, at least a couple packages. I got another 2 packages that I got to finish getting ready and get them out. But I just, I've been down with my neck and shoulder finally. I mean, there's still some soreness here. Like if I do like that, I still feel the soreness. So I don't do it like that very much. I don't move my neck like that very much. Good thing. Because it still smarts if I move it like that. So, but just to be able to move it, freely again without mind-numbing pain is great. Monday I'm going to the dentist, so I'm gonna drive over there to probably tomorrow or Sunday and find the office so that I know exactly where it is, and I'm gonna walk up to the door and see what hours they open. Because I didn't ask that. She just said they did walk-ins and that she would be there, the 6th. And I'm like, okay. So I'm going to be like in the parking lot when they open their doors. Like, hello, I'm here to get a tooth pulled, please. Can you yank this mean little tooth out? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to, I'm looking forward to having it out and being healed, but I'm not looking forward to the procedure that it takes to have that done, because I don't generally go to the dentist unless there's a problem. I know people do go to dentist every 6 months to get cleanings and all that good stuff, but that's not who I am. I don't like people in my mouth. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I don't go until there's a problem. In Houston, there is a problem. Anyway, so this cardigan took 3.5 of Scarfy in the color Charcoal Aqua, which is a discontinued color. Why did they do that? One of the most beautiful colors they could make it in, and discontinued colors. And so this says, let's see, what is, I can't tell if that's 9, 5. I can't tell what that says. Hold on, y'all. Bad eyes. I think that says 5. Yeah, I think it says 5 balls for a sweater. But that's showing a pullover sweater, and I did a cardigan sweater. I wonder how big that person is that they're making that pullover sweater for. I don't know. But I'll show you how this one fits me. I still got to do the trim work. I got to do around the neck area here. This is not finished. And then I want to just kind of go very simply with a half double around the lapels and the bottom. I'm not going to do anything fancy with it. Because I did 17 rows on each hexie before I seamed up the shoulders. And then I did another, I did 3 more rows in the Scarfy, and then I did 2 rows in this Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek Low Peel Fiber in the color, oh, what is this? Dark Heather Gray. Charcoal. Charcoal. Anyway, and it's really on the thick and plushy side, that yarn is. But I'm very happy with the fit of it. And I did do 5 rows. I added 5 rows of double crochet to the sleeves, and then a row of single crochet decrease, and then my cuff here, which is a row of double crochet, and then 2 rows of front post, back post. I didn't do a real big cuff, just a little cuff for me. I'm not that picky. But this one fits. I kind of like the, when you're wearing a cardigan, I like the lapels to kind of fold over a little bit. So what I'm probably going to do is get some, I have some of those magnetic snaps, and I'll probably fix them to where I can fold over the lapels like so, and just kind of fold it V-neck style here, and have a snap on this part and a snap on this part, and do it all down the front like that with the little snaps, and have myself a little closure. Because we're expecting some cold weather coming up next week, and so this is partially wool, and it should keep me nice and toasty. That's what I'm thinking. I know I got some of those magnetic snaps around here somewhere, in this room somewhere. I will find them. They're here somewhere. I will find them. But yeah, I wanted this. What I did is I measured this little sweater hoodie that I have. It's just a little zipper hoodie thing, and so I measured it across, and because that's I wanted it to fit like that. I wanted to, I'm going to see what size is this. Because it's the easiest fitting one right now. It's very cozy. Well, this says 4X. I don't think this sweater is a 4X. But that says 4X, but it doesn't look like a 4X. But I'll move this out and show y'all a little bit. Oop, I ain't trying to show you my belly. My little 2X t-shirt. But it'll do fine. Let's see if I can lift this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. But see, this is kind of what I had in mind, to just kind of fold it over like so. And put my, nobody called you, Alexa.
Thanks for telling me.
Anyway, just kind of have it be snap closed like that. And it'll be straight across the bottom when I do that. So just kind of a little closer like that. It'll look better when I figure it out. Oh, and yes, my Amazon person has a British accent. I so enjoy listening to people with British accents. So I set it up that way on purpose. I did. I set it up that way on purpose. So, so my Alexa sounds like a Brit. So those of you across the pond, just know that I love y'all. I know some of the lingo. I was watching something. One of the boys come in, and I forget exactly what lingo was said. Oh, I can't remember what word it was or what phrase it was. And Johnny looked at me and he said, "What do they mean by that?" And I instantly knew what they meant. And he's like, and I explained it to him, and he said, "Why didn't they just say that?" And I said, "Because they have different words for it over there." Just like we had different phrases and different, descriptions of things over here. So, just like, we might call a young man a youngin', or a kid, or something like that, where they call him a block or a lad or something like that. And everyone has a different way of calling something, a certain thing a certain way. So, but yeah, he was surprised that I knew what they were talking about. It was, and I think it was one of the more, if I remember correctly, it was one of the more raunchier sayings. But it was put in a very clever way. Then unless you knew what they were talking about, you wouldn't know what they meant. Because it was in polite conversation, you could make that work to where no one would really know what you were talking about. Which is fine if you're trying to be low key about something. But kids. But I've been watching British TV since I was a kid myself. Since I can't remember what I started watching. It was something on PBS, Masterpiece Theater. Masterpiece Theater on PBS. I wish I could remember the old TV shows. I couldn't tell you what they were. No, I can't remember. I can't remember what shows that was, but I loved them nonetheless, and have always enjoyed British TV. And my kids kind of like, no, they don't get it at all. But it's okay. It's just something that followed me through my adulthood. Now there's BritBox and Acorn TV that you can go get your fix for, for that type of TV watching. And I trimmed down our streaming subscriptions a while back to just Hulu, Netflix, and Disney Plus, I think. Yeah, because Johnny watches a lot of the Disney Plus stuff, and I like to go watch the Nat Geo stuff that's attached to Disney Plus. I like the Nat Geo stuff, National Geographic, Nat Geo Wild, I think is on there. And I like to go watch the stuff about sharks and different kind of animals and stuff like that. And so I rekept those, but I dumped everything else to save money. So but I noticed that one of my favorite shows is coming back for her final season, Vera. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to miss Vera's final season. I'm just not. I absolutely love that show. I love that actress. I love Brenda. And I'm not going to miss Brenda's final season as Vera. I'm just not. She is one of those multifaceted actresses that I just cannot get enough of. She was on another show that they did that was a comedy. Something in Koji. Katie and Koji or something like that. Oh my gosh. I laughed till I cried. It was so funny. Oh my goodness. It was so funny. And I just, after watching her on Vera, you just really don't think of her as being that funny. Well, she still cracked jokes and stuff on Vera. So, she had this dry humor, that you get caught on to. But for her just to be this outrageously hilarious, cantankerous old lady on the, cafe runner on this other show, it was just so refreshing. She just take no prisoners, I am who I am, like it or lump it kind of character. And I was like, I really think the world needs more folks like that. And so it's just really funny. It is really funny. I had to go sign back up for BritBox because they got a lot of new seasons out of stuff that I really love watching. I think they might even have a new season of Shetland, which is in Scotland. And I've watched a bunch of those too. And they got, I can't think of her name. She was on another series. I can't think of the name. She was on a show where she was a detective, but she was like this ridiculously dressed, overdressed private detective because she had, I can't think of the name of it. If y'all know, y'all just drop it in the comments for me because you girl does brain. But she's blonde. She's beautiful. She the TV show that she was on, Acorn TV. It was I really can't think of it. It started with an A, but she was previously a what do they call it? Something to do with damage control, and she would handle people's press releases and stuff like that. She worked in an agency, and so she sold her agency, and she moved to this little she moves to Cornwall, okay, and so she wants to integrate herself into this little town that she's moved into. She buys this cottage, and the next thing she knows, she's smack dab in the middle of a murder investigation, and then she ends up helping them solve the murder investigation, and she catches this detective bug, and before you know it, she's solving cases, and just, because people just instantly drop their guard around her because she's so ridiculous. She's like impeccably dressed. Everything matches. Her nails are done. She's wearing spike heels. Even her purse matches her shoes, matches her lipstick, matches her earrings, everything. And she goes just about her way doing what she does, and eventually she opens her own little detective agency and everything, and has employees and everything. And it's a really good show. I just can't remember the name of it. But she ends up going from that series, jumping over to Shetland, because the original lead actor on Shetland leaves the show. So the last season that I watched, she comes in as new lead detective, and you know, it runs the office, the detective office, and she does a really good job. She's like, I mean, she's just one of those actresses who's, you know, really good in whatever she plays. I told you they were playing. And so, yeah. So I had to go watch that. I wish I could remember the name of that show. I keep wanting to say Abigail, but I don't know if it's Abigail or... Where did you get that sock? Give that to me. That looks like... That better not be a brand new sock. That better not be. It's holy if it is. Theo's stealing socks again. You're a bad influence, little girl. What did y'all get into? Y'all stink. Anyway. I guess I'll be breaking out some wipes and cleaning y'all up. Before y'all sleep with me. I have some wipes on my table. Nothing like wiping your dog down so you can sleep with them. Now they like to sandwich me between them because Maggie likes to sleep on the left side, which throws me off into the middle of the bed. And Theo likes to sleep on the right side. So I'm sandwiched between two dogs now. Which, when it's cold, is not a bad thing. Would you stop humping him? I'm not kidding, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with my dog. My dog is broken. She's broken, y'all. I don't remember Theo ever doing that. But of course, we've had him almost 8 years, so I don't remember him doing that. But she continuously does it to Theo, you know, in play while he's laying on the floor minding his own business. She just comes up and does it to him, and he's just looking at her like, whatever, little girl, whatever. She's looking for something else to eat. Her belly's never full, it seems like. And I literally just fed them. Yes. I know what you want. You want a treat, don't you? Why should I give you a treat? You're a menace. That's Theo right here. Let's see. Come here. See? Here he is. Yep. He's still the wild child. He just does a bunch of moaning. He cracks me up with that. I start loving on him, and then instantly he becomes Mr. Moaner. Go lay down, Bubby. Go lay down, Bubby. Go. Go lay down, Bubby. Go. Go, Bubba. Go find your sister. Go find your sister. And I know she hadn't done her appearance. Come here, Maggie. No, you go over there with your sock. It's gross. Don't put that on my stuff. Come here, Maggie. Is your name Maggie? Come here, Maggie. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. He wants me to throw it again. No, I'm not playing tug with that disgusting sock. I was willing to throw it, but okay. It's an old sock. Y'all know what I'm doing? I'm playing tug. With a 70-pound pit bull. And an old, very long sock. I bought Will a brand new pack of socks for Christmas. So I'm not going to feel bad when this one tears up. And yes, he's 9 and he still likes to play tug. You got it? You got it? He's missing a few teeth on the side right here. So he has to take a minute to get a hold of it. He's always had those teeth missing. They never grew back in. Hey, that's my hand, boo. Okay. All right. All right. You can have it now. Where's my hand sanitizer? No. You go. Oh, you gonna just lay at my feet, little girl? You can come see mommy? You can come see mommy? No? Well, come on. There we go. Say hello, everybody. I'm saying hi. Oh, yeah. I've been a bad girl all evening. I'm gonna kiss mama now. Look at that face. Could you stay mad at her? I certainly couldn't. I can't stay mad at her. Not even if I tried. Oh, my sweet baby. Now you're just pouring on Helen, aren't you? Okay. All right. Well, y'all, I think that about wraps this one up. I hope everybody is doing all right. I'll hopefully have some more to report tomorrow or sometime soon. I don't know what I got going for tomorrow. I'm hopefully make some more progress. I'm going to finish this out and wash it. And hopefully it'll relax and soften it up a little bit. You can feel the wool in this thing. So, you know, I got to throw some fabric softener on it. Yeah. And get it all softened up so that it'll be nice and cozy. And then I got to find those snaps, those snap buttons, those magnetic snap buttons, and put them in their spot. I think that'll make it work better. I can have a way of closing the front up to keep me extra warm, since I don't have an actual jacket that fits me. The only jacket I had was a denim jacket that is a 5X, and I don't have a regular jacket anymore. And I hesitate to invest in a jacket at the moment because I seem to be shrinking again. I've lost about 10 pounds since adopting Maggie. Yep. I'm down to 232 from my original weight of 415 before I started all this. Yeah. So I'm about 17 pounds away from losing 200 pounds. So that's pretty quite amazing. That's quite amazing. And I just realized that in the last day or two, and it made me a little emotional to think that I'm this close to losing over half my body weight. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. And of course, all my cheap Walmart clothes that I bought after the first 150 pounds are now starting to get baggy on me. So so I think I might buy stuff from Goodwill next. Because I don't want to invest in a whole bunch of more stuff and then lose another, 30, 40, 50 pounds and then need more clothes. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to go to Goodwill and see what I can find rather than, buying more, cheap Walmart clothes, which is what I've been doing because I didn't want to invest in, a whole bunch of nice stuff and then end up shrinking out of that too. So, that's why I don't have nice things at the moment. Because who wants to wear them, and just 6 months from the time you got them, they're baggy and saggy. That's not fun. Not to mention it can get expensive. So, I'd rather spend it on yarn. But I'm not buying a lot of that either. But I love y'all, and so does Jesus. And, of course, please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue, or they could be like mine, waiting for something. I don't know. Bedtime, hopefully. Love y'all. Bye.